Corn.
I was thinking you were going to go with fruit.
Fruit. Okay. So I just want to talk about fruit for a little bit. Okay. I really like apples. And I really like peaches. But sometimes when you get a peach that's like really, really dark, you don't know if it's an apple or not. You just gotta feel for the fuzz. Apples, they're a good source. And they don't really compare to peaches. I mean, they both come from trees. But not all fruit comes from trees, like watermelons out of the ground. But I really like apples. Just because it's American tradition.
Sometimes when people ask me if I want a pear, I get kind of confused because I don't know if they're talking about a fruit pear or two things of a kind. But bananas, they are in that one shape. It looks like a smile, unless it's upside down, then it's a sad smile. And, oranges, they're just shiny sometimes. They kind of look like this wall. See the shine? It's like an orange, and they're just.
Grapes, they help you, and so do blueberries and stuff. And you don't feel good or you really need to let things go, just grab a few grapes and maybe some blueberries, maybe some applesauce. Applesauce is a really nice fruit because it's already ground up for you. And when you conduct fruit, you get this really good feeling in your elbows, and it's like nothing else compared to it.
We were in the kitchen a couple weeks ago, really. I was doing dishes manually because my dishwasher was kind of broke. And I had this sponge in my hand, and I just got so angry, because we have hard water, and our dishes were getting water stains. So I just got really angry and just threw the sponge. Well, to my surprise, it landed next to this pineapple, and I just, started thinking about SpongeBob and just, like, how that guy feels, really. Like, if you live in a pineapple, I mean, I know on the show his is like hollow, but if you actually lived in a pineapple, man, like there's a core, and it's just hard. We just really take advantage of fruit. Like, we don't really understand like the true concept of what it takes to grow fruit. And like, there's fruit like no one ever eats, like star fruit. Like, I've never really eaten star fruit. I remember one time I used it for a project, but never eaten star fruit.
If you think of the pure essence of what fruit really means, it's like this thing that lives inside of us and lives outside of us and lives inside of us. And it grows from trees and plants and wild things. Wild berries, they're wild. They live out there in the wild. But inside there's fruits that live in us that are our true values. We carry them with us from day to day. The heart of the apple. The knees of the orange. This thing. Our gollywhopper.
Where do trees come from? That's the real question. And I couldn't answer it. We've got the raspberries, the strawberries, the pumpernickel berries. I think, no, it's great berries, snozzberries. And they don't grow on trees, and that's where we get The real definition. The real definition of where a tree comes from. It's from the things that don't exist on trees. It's crazy. That's what I really wanted to get at. And when we talk about oranges and apples, it's just, you know, they grow on trees, and that's what I really wanted to get at.
I just want to talk about fruit and how it's not just something we can eat. You know? Fruits, they're used in all types of things. Logos, for instance, for Macintosh computers. Let's see, we use fruits as in for smelling. We have pencils that smell like fruits. Okay? Not in this room. We have candles that smell like fruits. We have people who look like fruits. We have fruit of the loom, everyone. Fruit of the loom. Now, what's a loom? Really? Now, the guy before me, he's talking about trees. I want to talk about the loom. The L-O-O-M, you know? Like, what is a loom, and why are the fruit of it? I guess we'll never really grasp that concept until we read the book that was written by a wise man. I don't know who it was. It's probably me. But the book's called, like, The Loom from Within. No, it wasn't it was The Loom from the Fruit. Simple title. But around chapter 5, it starts talking, like, really in depth about where the fruit comes from within this loom. And, okay, for those of you who don't know what a loom is, it's like this big, like, wavy piece of jelly. It's just a piece of jelly. It just, like, floats in the air.
Fruit. We all think of it as an edible object, but it can be used as much more. You could use it as a weapon of mass destruction and fruitiness. You could use it as a juggling device. You could use it as anything, really. I mean, fruit's just a thing that we use for life. The fruit is what we need, and fruit is fruit. Fruit is fruit. I really like it. I really like fruit. Thank you.
Fruit, the final frontier. When we are in the battlegrounds and we're thinking about those apples and pears, first thing that comes to my mind is definitely an apple or a pear. So, fruit is definitely key to getting our victory. As the Colbert Report said, we can make yogurt taste like SpongeBob, but we can't make Afghanistan taste like Victory Berry Blast. That's all I have to